My name is Father Marcus Voss. I'm president of St. Bernard Prep School. I'm celebrating this year, along with Abbot Cletus, my 40th anniversary as a priest. It's a wonderful occasion, and I'm certainly delighted to be able to talk a little bit about the years I've spent here at St. Bernard and my life as a monk, and especially as a priest in those 40 years. If I was going to say some highlights for myself, one of the biggest highlights I think I've had over the years is working in our education apostolates here at St. Bernard. I first started working in education as a college administrator. I was a registrar of the college during those years. And then after the college was no longer here on the campus, when we reopened the high school, that was a real highlight for me, and being able to be involved in that high school. I was a teacher at the beginning, and then was asked to move into the administration, worked as the headmaster and principal for a while, and now I work here in the president's office. So I really have enjoyed the time in my priestly ministry, being able to bring the skills and the learning I've had because of being a priest to the educational work that we do here at St. Bernard. Another wonderful thing I've had in my experience as being a priest especially is the work that I've done on the parishes. Most weekends, after working the whole week in the school, in the ministry of our education here at the campus, many of us who are ordained priests go out on assignments to different parishes here in the Diocese of Birmingham. And I've served now in these past 40 years almost in every parish in the diocese. There's a few exceptions, but I've been in most of them. And I certainly have enjoyed being able to go out and being with the people in the parish and doing the things that you would normally do in a parish setting as a priest, getting to know the people, responding, and them responding to me. It's just been a wonderful experience. That's really one of the highlights of my priestly ministry. Another highlight for me, as I was thinking about my years in these past 40, I have really been blessed by being a monk here at St. Bernard with the education that's been provided for me. I was fortunate to be here when we had the college years, and I got my bachelor's program here at St. Bernard, a liberal arts education that was just excellent. I've gone to other schools, many throughout the country here, and have had to compete with people who have gone to other universities and colleges, and the preparation I had here at St. Bernard College was just marvelous as far as being in those environments that I later found myself to be a student in. I did my first year of theology and my first years in that theological studies in a small theologate was just west of Chicago, a place called St. Bede Theologate, another monastery that was sponsored by the Benedictines, and I had 3 years there. Regrettably, that theologate closed when I was in my 3rd year, so my 4th year of theology, I wound up at St. Louis University in St. Louis. Completely different experience. The monastery was very small and rural, and of course St. Louis University is right downtown in the middle of the city. Again, that was a good experience for me. I got my master's degree in theology there, MDiv degree from St. Louis University. And then I had opportunities after that for all sorts of education. I did another master's program out at Creighton in spirituality. I had the opportunity to travel. 3 times I've been over to Israel during these 40 years. The first time I went over, I was with Abbot Cletus, and the 2 of us went over simply as a group of priests. We joined a group of priests that went over to see the different sites in Israel. The most significant time that I spent there was one summer when I was over there with St. Mary's University out of San Antonio, and we did some archaeological studies of Israel. That was really a marvelous trip for me. I got to really know the country during that summer study tour that I did in Israel that one summer. And then most recently, about 2 years ago, I took a group of our alumni from St. Bernard and took them over to see Israel. The work with the alumni that I've done over the years has just been another one of those blessings that I thank God for. It's such a blessing for me to see how many of our alumni have gone from St. Bernard when those formative years when they were here, and what they were able to do as a result of being students here at St. Bernard. I have just been blessed by being able to go and visit with those families, visit with the alumni, see the work they've done, and then on their response to us to this day, our campus and what we do here at St. Bernard and the blessing that I've received in being in contact with these alumni, all the support they give us, the prayers, the financial encouragement, everything they do for us has just really been a blessing for me. So I really thank God for these 40 years. I look forward to the celebration we're going to have in just a few days here at St. Bernard, when so many of the alumni will be here and those who have been supportive to us over the years will be here to join us. So I thank you for your time and for your listening, and ask your prayers for myself and for this monastery and for our schools and the things that we do, and ask God's blessing on all of us. Thank you so much.